if this new development bank and the Dilma lends to Argentina or to South Africa or to Zambia, if they lend money in local currency in South Africa rand to the South African government, what does that mean? I mean, the BRICS bank does not have rand to give. What it has is dollars, okay? Or one. It can give them one, or it can give them dollars. Now, for that loan to South Africa to be useful to South Africa, the South African government that takes on this loan must be able to buy stuff from America, from Europe, from India. They will have to pay in dollars. So essentially, they get dollars from the BRICS bank, but they have to repay in the future with interest the dollars that it cost initially to give the rand. What does this mean? It means that if the rand devalues 50% in the next 10 years when the loan has to be repaid, this is a good thing for South Africa because South Africa will have inflation. The same quantity of rand in 10 years' time will be worth half as much. So they effectively will have to be repaid to the BRICS bank half the money. So it's negative interest rates for the BRICS bank. Who is going to suffer for this? The Chinese, because they are the only ones amongst the BRICS that have a big wad of dollars. So essentially, the BRICS bank means that the Chinese are using their stock of dollars in order to lend the countries that take loans from the BRICS bank and take on itself, Beijing will take on its shoulders the devaluation risk, which now, when an African country borrows, the devaluation risk is its own. It will have to pay for it. Now, why would the Chinese do that? Well, one reason is because they have too many dollars, in the sense that, because they have a very large current account surplus, they keep, with every lump of aluminum or car or whatever it is or clothes that they sell to the Americans or to the Europeans, they get dollars back, right? What do they do with these dollars? They have to take them to Wall Street. Now, they've seen what happened after the Ukraine war, that the Central Bank of the United States, the Fed, confiscated 350 billion Russian dollars. So they think, they may do this to us. We might as well use our dollars through the BRICS network to gain more influence over South Africa, over Saudi Arabia. So they are socializing amongst the third world, what we used to call the third world, their dollar holdings. So the BRICS is China. Let's not beat about the bush here. The BRICS is China, with India trying to find a kind of middle road, with United Arab Emirates playing the West against the BRICS in order to gain advantages, like Saudi Arabia wants to negotiate deals. They don't want to get out of the dollar zone, but they want to enhance their relationship with China, with the BRICS, in order to leverage their own bargaining with the United States. This is all very interesting, but leftists, I'm really appalled. Leftists have a tendency to look at the BRICS and say, this, we are orphans. We in the left are, since 1991, when the Soviet Union collapsed, we've been orphaned. We've been looking at a large power internationally that will look after us, that we will be able to dream that they are our people, that they will defeat the capitalist mammoth, right? Don't make this mistake. That's not what the BRICS is. It's significant. I explained why it is significant, but it is not the new communist international, the new, humanist international. That's not what it is.
Now, the great contradiction, speaking now as a political economist, as a Marxist, is class-based. Here we have a genuine contradiction within the MAGA movement. So as, on the one hand, Donald Trump is waxing lyrical about the blue-collar workers in Indiana, in the Midwest, that supported him and on whose votes he relied in order to return to the White House. He talks a good game when it comes to tariffs, the idea being to bring back manufacturing to the United States, and he's going to bring back manufacturing to the United States. I don't know how much, how many jobs, what quality jobs he will manage to magnetize back to the US. He will, though.